First up, let's talk about Mara Holdings. They just made a massive move, jumping in value after securing 1.71 billion. Now, for the uninitiated, Mara isn't just digging for digital gold anymore. They're stacking it like the central bank. They're using this cash to expand their hash rate and buy more Bitcoin. It feels like a MicroStrategy 2.0 play. My question I'm asking is, when is the biggest miner starting acting like a hedge funds that make Bitcoin more stable, or are we just watching the centralization of the decentralized dream? While Mara is buying, the U.S. government is well seasoned. Uncle Sam just grabbed over 580 million in crypto. Think about the irony here. We hear constant warnings from Washington about the dangers of crypto, yet the U.S. Treasury is quietly becoming one of the largest Bitcoin whales on the planet. This creates a massive overhang for the market. Every time the government moves those coins to an exchange, traders panic. We have to wonder, is the DOJ holding these long terms, or are they waiting to pull the rug on a Tuesday afternoon? And speaking of the DOJ, the heat isn't dying down. Senate Democrats are currently pressing the Department of Justice over Binance. They're questioning if the previous settlements were actually enough to stop the bad actors. This tells me the crypto winter of reputation isn't over. For those of you listening who use the big exchanges, pay attention. The political pressure in DC is shifting from how do we tax it to how do we control it. This isn't just about Binance. It's about the president. It sets for every other platform you use. Now it's not all corporate giants in courtrooms on the tech side. Bitplanet, backed by Sora, just hit a milestone of 300 nodes. This is the boring news that actually matters. More nodes means more resilient decentralized network. That's the win we need. But we also lost a piece of history this week. DCTRL, Vancouver, an iconic Bitcoin hacker space, is closing its downtown location after 12 years. Why? Zoning changes and the rising cost. 12 years this place was around when Bitcoin was worth pennies. It's a somber reminder that as Bitcoin becomes a Wall Street asset, the physical communities, the basements, and the coffee shops where the revolution actually started are being squeezed out for the same urban generation they were trying to hedge against. So what's the takeaway? Bitcoin is maturing, but it's growing some gray hair in the process. We're seeing more money than ever, but we're losing some of the culture. I'm Harold Oliver Salinas, and this has been Hate to Teach podcast. Keep your keys private and your nodes running well. See you in the next one.